Greetings and welcome to Dragon and Die presents the Grimstone Chronicles, Season 3, Episode 19. It was also Season 3, Episode 19 of Titan's Gift this week. Had to double check that number. I am your host, but not your DM. That responsibility goes to Adam and or Mark tonight. I'm not sure what's going on. I created some goblins as instructed. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Pretty good, man.
I am enjoying the gym. Fact that it is the place to go and do things and lift weights and do some of the movements that I was worried about. Yeah, it's actually very cathartic. Like there's a lot of enhance your calm. There's a lot of enhance your calm. There's also enhance your sleep, fat boy. Like there's that comes with doing things at a more serious pace. So I'm happy about that. That's
cool.
Nice.
You're also playing Pathfinder Kingmaker.
I am playing Pathfinder Kingmaker. So okay, the update
for the first time. For the first time, it's my
first time blind playthrough.
He's not cheating.
It's set to challenging, and everything else is the only thing is turn based. That's the only other change that was made, and I'm leveling up all the characters. At the end of the Boggard Cave is a bastard who.
Yeah, no one sees that coming.
The big chungus, the big chungus,
big chungus at the end of that cave. Big chungus is there waiting to just
mess
slap
you
you
up.
around.
Yep. You're feeling so good by that point too. It's like, yeah, I
figured out how to kill these things.
Yeah.
And I can do it without dying. Yeah. And then you get there, and it's like, okay, so you're gonna make all your reflex saves, and you're gonna make all your will saves. And I think your creature type might have changed because I can't identify you till I kill you. But I'm pretty certain, the whole person just there's no hope. It's just you're not a person anymore. He's a bastard. Anyway, so he smushed my party, and then I'm like, fine, then I'm gonna go somewhere else, bitch. All right, it's your cave. I'm gonna go away now.
You'll be back when you level though.
Oh yeah. Once I get haste and Bab 6, I'm gonna go and smash him. And then I went to the. So Marty made this comment about, did you go to the rat place yet? And I saw on the map there's this rat den or whatever it was called. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll go there later. So I went there, and the first time I went there, I'm like, look at all the goddamn traps. I'm not going to be around here. This is stupid. Look at this. Obviously says screw off. You have to disable 6 traps.
That's all I said. I'm like, did you go to the rat place? Oh, okay.
I see all these traps, and I'm like, fine. So I heroism and inspire competence, and I go through all these traps. I disable them all. I'm like, all right. Okay, let's see who we're going to steal from. And you don't steal from anybody. You get fucking.
You get plowed.
Hammered. Just hammered.
It's an absolute mugging.
Sneak attack for 40 damage. Crit sneak attack for 50 damage. Hit, and then another hit. It's like, how do they have another hit? And they got a surprise round on me, and then they got a full round attack for winning initiative, and a fireball came out of the background. It was like an alchemist throwing a bomb. And I'm like, okay then, this is your cave. I will see you boys later. But
Adam's got his list. He's like, Boggart Chieftain, Rat Den.
Legit, I've got this list because it lets you know when you've been to a place, last visited on.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
I've been using that to be like, I wiped the place, right? I've done it. I've got
But
the
now you're
treasure.
not
I've looted
wiping
it.
the places, yeah.
So it bugs my OCD to have these there's a guy there who
Unfinished.
has my treasure. How dare you have my treasure?
The rats have good treasure, if I remember. I remember always being pleased with the rats.
They better got some deck shit. I need silver weapons. I got dudes who doing 0 damage. You can't do 0 damage. I need you to. These guys are killing us. Only my barbarian and my inquisitor are actually doing damage. This is bullshit. The Stag Lord fight is going well.
Yep.
I bluffed my way in, and I killed his guards, and I backed off. So I killed six dudes, and I backed off, and I healed up, and I'm like, I'm just gonna camp. And
So you just dipped your toe into that dungeon then.
Yeah,
basically.
well, I dipped my toe in,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that went all right. That didn't seem so bad because a buddy from work who played the game, had like a long like what the fuck session, and it was at this point where it was like, all right, let's read some spells, right? Because I hadn't played the game, but I lots of D&D, so it's like spell mechanics. Here's the spells you use to do, like, so I know it's an archer and I know he's going to destroy me, right? It's like it's a ranger guy on a that has elevation, right? That's what I've been told, and I help build plans for in the theoretical against this foe, so it's a little spoiled, but I'm fairly certain that the general concept of pick off all the stragglers and then fight Big Boy. It's either that or teleport in, and I ain't got no teleport.
That dungeon's just really satisfying. Fighting that, like, attacking that castle is a fun fight in my mind.
They have a horde of like 40 zombies on the front yard, and then some hyena mothers in the side. It's one of this like, you live in a dangerous part of town, bro. There should be. I'm surprised there's not alligators in your moat.
You keep difficult company.
I also found it handy to send someone up the stairs to deal with the healer.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know about that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. He just
don't
killed,
tell me anything.
He just killed the guards at the front gate, Mark.
And
then he backed
that's
off.
all you did? Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Well, then I had to go. Then it was.
It was game time.
Thing, right?
Yeah.
So I saved it. It's waiting there for me. I will load it.
There's oh my god. There's so many ways to make it so much harder for yourself too as you go.
Well, one of the options at the beginning was, I challenge you to a duel. Like your head is shaped like a penis, and I challenge you to a duel. Lawful good. It's like that's a trap.
That's a trap.
They're just gonna laugh at you while they murder you. There ain't no way that's gonna be.
Okay, Chumpus.
I just imagine they're all buffed up. Anyways, I'm having fun with that game.
Ahmed, what's going on with you, man?
Not much. I grabbed so the PSN free game this month was the Tiny Tina's Short Adventure or something like that. It's like a D&D spin on Borderland, which actually looks really cool.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So I'm gonna play that, but there's actually a full game that they're coming out with a couple of weeks, a month or something like that. So we'll see how it goes, but I mean everybody kind of liked it. So anyway, it's online, so
Tiny
so the fingers are pointing at you, Mark.
PS4 guys, we all have one. Oh, you need the network thing, but anyway,
It's kind of a weird name.
it looks fun. It's Borderlands is like I think it was the first game that come out with the idea of you randomized treasure constant, like even your weapons weren't standardized, everything was randomized about it.
Shooter.
It's a looter shooter.
But I think it was one of the first to actually do that.
No, there was the first one I played that was a looter shooter was a game where you fought demons. That was like 5 years before.
I think they've done it as looter shooters go among the best.
It's one of the best
like it was
shooters.
it was one of the most successful. Because I'm sorry, I don't play garbage at him. I'm sorry.
I don't disagree that. So the thing is, I think
Actually, I do. I'm not lying. I do play garbage games.
I played your entire. I used to have a binder full of discs. During school, there was a period of time where it was like grad school. Marty moved out west, and I'm like, oh man, let me borrow your thing.
Yeah.
I beat like all the games in your binder. All the games that had an end screen, I got to the end screen.
I did it.
And there's some shit in there.
I couldn't help it. It was on sale.
Also some gold. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it. Nothing new. Nothing else.
Marco, are you on your not work stint?
Yeah, I'm just starting my not work days. I worked the last 6 days.
Hellgate London was the game, if you want the original looter shooter.
Partners, roommate basically got COVID, so he can't come to work.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I told him if he's smart, though, by around Sunday he'll develop symptoms and get another stretch on. But yeah, that meant I had to do everything myself. So kind of a long. It was only the last half, so the last 3 days. And I've been playing Bully.
which is excellent.
Yeah, I heard it. I haven't played it. I heard it was amazing.
Yes, it has aged in such a way that I don't think they would make it today. At least not some of the missions.
No.
No, like the mission where a middle-aged gym teacher pays you to collect the undergarments of underaged girls. You probably wouldn't go. I didn't write the game, hon.
I'm busy criticizing over here.
And there's also the mission where you help the lunch lady drug and probably date rape the chemistry teacher.
Oh, he's a chemistry teacher.
Well, this is maybe we shouldn't be talking about this kind of stuff, guys.
Yeah, I wonder if it's on the Twitch ban list. I know there's.
Yeah, let's not talk about it anymore. So, what'd you have for dinner?
I've seen Twitch streams of it, so I don't know. It might be on there now. But...
All right.
But the controls are a little wonky. Like it's
cartoony. It's like
cartoony.
It's very much
like,
Grand Theft Auto style.
No.
Yes, it's that kind of weird satire where like, hey, blowing things up is fun and okay.
Well, it takes place in a school where everybody beats everybody, like everybody beats everybody's ass constantly. Like that's the whole...
literally have to run to class or someone will beat you up.
The teachers catch you in the hallway, they beat you. The proctor,
no problems with that game.
If you walk to class, you will get in minimum 3 fights.
This is, I think, I forget who asked, like, how come you guys don't play an all evil campaign? I'm like, it's just gonna be like the chances of avoiding all problematic things by playing an evil campaign, just not gonna, no.
So in my Pathfinder Kingmaker, I am playing Ashoka, who is a neutral evil guy, but I am not the idiot. I am neutral, smart neutral evil, which means I'm picking whatever alignment I need to get through the situation, because I know in his heart he is evil. I don't need the stupid compass. Screw you and your stupid choice compass.
You need the compass if you have an alignment restriction for a class and want to keep on leveling up in that class.
I was a monk for some of it. I'm like, I can't take the chaotic. I want to do the chaotic. Can't take the chaotic.
Oh yeah, the evil choices and the chaotic choices in those games are just like
ruin the kingdom.
Well, it's just like, do I want a burning pile of shit or do we want a functional kingdom? I guess I'm evil. Exactly, I'm evil, like in my heart. I
know I'm a prick.
Right.
I know that I said the lawful good thing, but I was being sarcastic when I said it.
Yeah, when I did my evil walkthrough, like it was just like my kingdom was on fire.
Welcome to the kingdom of Dumpsteria fire.
Pretty much.
Well, I know there's mods out there to like basically make the kingdom part of the thing just not a thing.
Yes, you can.
It's just like, and there's like a little lever apparently where you could be like, no, I want the kingdom stuff to be really easy to solve, or you can make it like, I just don't want kingdom stuff.
on the console, you have the option of one, you can skip it'll just do the kingdom stuff automatically.
Yep.
Or you can do it, and if you're not good at it, and I had to do this for the evil one, it's just put on Invincible Kingdom, which means your kingdom never fails. It'll go down to the crapper, but it will never fail.
Well, you won't get the game over because I keep getting in the tooltip screen. It repeatedly gives me, if your kingdom devolves, it's game over.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, they're telling me this a lot. Like every fourth loading screen is this. This is more important than I need magic items to kill close.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
So this really must be a thing.
Yeah, have fun with that. All right, why don't we do a recap what happened last time? I started. What did I do? I started like the 7th restart of Wrath of the Righteous to create new characters, just because I think creating characters and building characters is awesome. I cheat a little bit in that.
Last night,
I give them really good ability scores, and I give them Gestalt, and I make all my mercenaries because I hate the.
You have to.
I hate the NPCs. You know, I hate them.
We've had this before, but the people who made the game had a vision and an execution.
Yep.
And the vision and execution might be crap, but I still want to see what they tried to give
No,
us.
but okay, so you know how your companions have companion quests? It may be a little bit too early. I think at your point, Amiri wants to go kill
Amiri. I already killed. I killed the crap out of that boar. Although it was hilarious.
So
I weakened
if Amiri's not in your party to go kill Tusk Gutter or whatever it's called, you could go back to town, put her in your party, go do the companion quest, and then drop her immediately and then continue on the quest. And that's what I do. I end up doing all the companion quests, but
there is story that develops when you have them in your party, though.
Yeah, but if it's not important, if they're not going to whine, give me the quest. I don't need to hear their banter during camp time. Like, I just don't.
The experience
I get rid of them all.
devs intended.
Yeah, versus the time I want to spend.
And it goes all the way back to
way.
Baldur's Gate, where it's like, nope, I don't want Boo and what's his name and the crappy
Next week,
NPCs.
Marty would be like, "You want the codes? You want to see how it's
Oh, there's been a few fights where it's like, I could really use a better con score than this.
Yeah.
Yo, my wizard walking around with a 12 con. That's not like.
I'll introduce you to Nexus mods, and you'll be set.
After the first playthrough, then we're gonna go God mode and stomp the thing on super hard, kick everybody's ass into the moon.
Yep. Every once in a while, it's super hard. It's like, whoa, what did I do to myself? Good thing I've got 50 extra hit points or whatever.
And some of the dudes have a lot of hit points. I tell you what.
Yep. All right. Recap what happened last game. It was a good one. It was a short recap though. Die Budgie Die. The Steel Road squad hunkers down in around a large bonfire in an attempt to lure and ambush patrols, or even the treacherous druid Jang and the mighty acid-breathing dragon Ibzeriak. Mm-hmm. And we got pixies that showed up, and we did a good job killing the pixies before they could escape, assuming we saw them all. And in the last couple of fights, we managed to save enough oomph to actually have a really good fight with Jang and Ibzeriak when the two of them arrived to see what the hell was eating their forces.
There's a pretty interesting series of events that might have led them to the particular location. What with a missing tree in the jungle, but you should check the last episode for details.
Oh yeah, the word of recalling tree. It's a
you word of recall the tree.
What was
so
that?
Just like in my den, a tree showed up.
The pixies returned. I think Chagga's tactic worked well. Lure them to us and separate them, because I really didn't want to fight Jang, Ibzeriak, the Treants, the Pixies. There are Willow Wisps out there with some sort of fae, and then some sort of aquatic roper. That would have killed us. Like
we wouldn't have survived.
We wouldn't have survived that.
No. So Sergeant Kev. Yeah, Lieutenant, that was excellent planning. It was
excellent execution. Yes, Duggan, they were very brave. You were very brave too. What were you doing so close to the dragon?
He's talking his duck. All right. Yeah, you're a brave little. I'll talk to you later, Lieutenant.
We're gonna create rope tricks. We spend the night inside the rope tricks, and then we.
Sulphur's gonna hold up Duckin. Fire burns. Got the spell casting duck.
It's pretty neat being able to teleport you guys around and not having to go with you. Yeah.
What's that? Duckin? Timmy fell down the well. We need to teleport him to save him.
Damn, Duckin.
Yeah, we're gonna rope trick. Get two rope tricks going, and basically search through the loot. We took Jang's body, by the way, and Ibzeriak's body is just kind of sitting out in the field.
Okay.
These things wandered off or disappeared, right?
Yeah, they're continuing on their, I believe they're around for the next week, journey, looking for the thing that's like they're
gonna
eastward.
They're active for
keep going.
All right, injured people. Lloes is
got 36.
So I don't know if we're gonna get attacked this night. So I'll keep track of our healing. So Chagga's going to channel negative energy to heal Lloes. It takes 1. And
remember, you can get Grackle in that as well.
Oh, that's right.
That's right, yeah.
29 healing. negative energy healing?
Chronicles is healthy.
No, Grackle. No, but I'm saying because Grackle carries Los.
You can also heal.
We can
Chronicles, I
also.
Okay.
It wouldn't if he didn't have.
If
that
you were hurt,
ability.
it would be useful.
Yeah,
Alright,
no. There's
Mort and Dugan look like they're the next. I think Chagga's going to use a channel just because he's doing it right now. 23 is not enough for all of it, and then Dee Dee will use one. Yeah, Dee Dee will
Dugan
use
was
one.
very brave in that last session as well. If you want to see some brave Dugan.
Oh, Dugan had some cojones on that guy.
How does
Bigger
30
than Dugan.
I just figured we needed 1 or 2 rounds of buffing would be so helpful. That's
It took
all I
6
thought.
rounds.
All right, 38 healing from a channel from Chagga, a channel from Dee Dee.
That's
Is
it.
it- is-
Mort can do. He's got a cure late wounds. He can do.
Oh no, let me do it, Mort. Let me do it.
Sense motive. Ed a bluff.
Okay.
Mort sense
That
motive.
requires bluff. That requires a sense motive. She seems really keen on channeling and somewhat sarcastic.
She wants to lay on hands.
She wants to lay on hands. Okay, she's trying to. She wants to touch you.
I got it.
I had a 29.
So Dee Dee's bluff is, you're not Fae. Okay. 34.
So she's just trying to help. She's Dee Dee. She's just so helpful.
eager.
All right, fine.
All right, she'll use one of her channel, one of her healer lay on hands attempts, because her lay on hands also try to get rid of diseases, and Mort's a dirty, dirty bird. So,
Good luck with that.
does Mort have any diseases right now?
No, not right now.
What?
Okay.
She drinks
She
some of the
cured all
water.
the diseases already.
All right. Well, she's her
Just making sure.
her touch cleans your wounds, and it does heal. How much damage do you have left?
You healed 23,
No,
and-
30, 23 and 15, so 38.
38, so we'd have 8 left. So
Okay,
I'm sure.
the lay on hands gets the rest.
Yeah.
It also cures you of fatigue and diseases. Having to roll against the diseases.
You're not tired,
Yeah.
and you know.
There you go, Mort. You're looking all.
gingivitis cleared up. What the hell?
Yeah. You're all looking spick and span, all sort of clean.
You know, there's a level of like you're awake, but like not inspired. You know, it's like you got a kick of coffee, but it's like you're hungry.
He shrinks down to small, all sad.
Everything sucks. Especially Faye. There.
All right, we're gonna look through some of the magic items. We've already kind of divvied some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Some of it we haven't though.
Okay.
Actually, I've sorted
who's
it. We haven't.
Who's your
divvied it.
best spellcrafter? Because this is one of the things.
Let's take a look.
Chagga can auto aid.
Dassod, I think Dassod is a decent one.
I think he's asking who has the highest.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to figure out what the base roll would be to figure
Yeah.
out.
So Chagga auto aids and Duggan auto aids.
Dassod has a plus 19.
So with 2 auto aids from Chagga,
so that's a
and
plus
you- and you-
23.
And you can get an auto aid from Mort as well.
and I think Los might be able.
Okay,
to
that's enough. There's nothing in there that's like ridiculously powerful.
We're doing this.
So yeah, like working as a team over an hour, you can identify this stuff.
There's more aids from Go Zogel, but cool.
Chagga has-
have a strong anchor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chagga can also lend the person who's leading this exercise his treasure hunter goggles, because 3 times per day they do identify, which gives you a plus 10 to identify. So
Cool. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. So you can identify gear. This is a thing you can do. We don't
Cool.
have to worry about that.
hey, second best swordsman, that was a pretty good tactic. We should
Yes.
we should fly around in your broom more often.
Definitely, I think that is a very good strategy. But I think it's a good idea if we were to build something on the broom so that we can hold your urn without me having to use a hand for it. I need to leave one hand free when I'm using my sword.
Why don't you put it in your backpack?
Well, yeah, just wear the backpack.
You are very intelligent.
That's why I'm here. Because of my smarts.
When I wear the vase, it gets in the way of my bow arm anyway.
Well, yeah, Capra likes to stay at too far of a distance. It feels like I'm wearing a collar. And Dassod, you know, as dragony as you become, you shouldn't be the one.
Yeah, I really take a shit kicking sometimes. I'll learn eventually. Anyway, hold on.
Chagga just sitting there. He's quietly content as he's listening to the party make plans, and he doesn't have to like fucking order you guys around. Like he doesn't have to
Don't get
micromanage.
into melee.
Yeah, he doesn't have to micromanage you guys, which Chagga's perfectly fine with. He's not Clark.
Lieutenant.
Oh, yes, Sulphur.
Can duck make fire?
I don't think he can make fire.
Are you telling us you don't have a fire-breathing duck?
Well, I could cast spells through him, I suppose.
Sulphur wants the duck to like burning hands.
Chagga gives it a thought for a moment, and there's no obvious way for the duck to make fire.
To make fire?
Yeah.
He doesn't have any. He doesn't have any fire-based like cantrips or spells in his selection.
Nope. I'm sure there's a cleric spell maybe you could cast through him.
Sulphur is looking at the like later. In downtime, he's going to force a staff of fire to Chagga's hands and make the duck breathe fire.
Mog, Sulphur, remember that spell that we cast the other day, or that we talked about earlier today, Create Treasure Map? Could you prepare that tomorrow morning?
They both nod.
Okay.
I think they both have it.
Yeah, Mog has it as a non-standard ranger spell, and
as the Sulphur.
Sulphur's higher caster level, so we probably want his.
He's caster level 8 for druid or for ranger.
Which reveals location of one source of treasure for every 3 caster levels you possess. So it's 2 from. You said 8?
It's 8, I think. Yeah, it was 2 from Capra or 2 from Sulphur.
Okay, Mog's only 4th level caster. So.
And I don't think Capra took it, although I will check just in case, because he does have a long list of spells. No, he didn't. He took things to kill people.
Alright, in the morning then.
Chagga, who's gonna be guarding?
Lloes and Gripper.
Let's do the same thing with the stick and stones.
Here with the big.
No, anything that shows up here we should probably kill, given how scary this grove should be at this point.
Are you still trying to maintain the fire? Because if you don't maintain it,
yeah, we'll maintain it. We know that there's disease, and we don't want the treants coming back, like any of the Fae coming back. So we'll give Sulphur something to do.
Yeah, keep blowing fire on it.
I think we need 2 rope tricks for the night.
Dassod will he'll cast those. He still has tons of standard, like all his 5ths and 4ths haven't been touched. He's just been using mythic power to blow through those. I got mythic for days, baby. No, I don't.
Not how any of my mythic characters feel.
I think I had a check. I think I had one point left, something like
I think
that.
you had 1 left. Yeah, you're pretty low.
Yeah.
Is there any spells or anything that you're
2.
trying to do before you break out for your rest?
Our mage, our private sanctum's running.
Not unless you're
If,
casting.
if they want to scry us on us in a rope trick, it's fine. We'll catch that it's happening, and then we'll just leave the rope trick.
Do you have a detect scry?
Oh, detect scrying. Sorry, that's what I was referring to.
Phoebe has one, and
Dassod casts one.
okay, decide you're in the other trick then.
somebody has to be in the other one.
Yeah, no, Dassod casts one in the beginning and every morning. It's
Yep.
like,
Yep.
yeah. So that's
24 hours
that's running. Yeah.
It's also a good contender for extend if you want to cast it every second day. All right.
I need that feat. I'm not worth it. Just done.
Oh, it's that or a rod. You know.
Can we take 10 with Dugan's stealth to hide
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
funerary urn?
Yeah.
I have lost my window. Give me a second. Okay, it's back again.
Oh, okay.
All right. Ahmed.
Anyone tracking in this grove would be like, and shit happened here.
Oh, they'd be like really confused.
And a halfling like
There's
here.
like an old battle and like a new battle, and there might have been a battle in the middle somewhere.
What the hell happened here?
Yep.
And there's this tree that's just missing. Where did this tree go? Must have been disintegrated. All right, Ahmed, if you could give me a percentile roll.
Yeah, sure.
We're just never gonna leave this spot. We're just gonna just lure the
Keep
entire
trapping. 79.
Power level here. 79. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Dee Dee, you get a it is dark and it is cold, but the cold itself is not oppressive by nature.
Okay.
It is kind of a refreshing chill.
She gets distracted by the snowflakes and tries to catch them on her tongue.
Okay. There is snowflakes. In this cold space, you see a brightness approaching.
She stops.
You recognize that silhouette. Actually, it's a little off. A fawn or a satyr is approaching.
Capra?
He's got some of the accoutrement of Capra, but it looks like he might be older, or
Capra! You can
more
catch
filled
the
out.
snow in your tongue!
Dee Dee excitedly goes flying towards who she thinks is Capra.
Okay. As you approach, it is Capra, but it's not Capra. It's like Capra in 10 years, kind of thing.
Oh, you're all
You-
grown
like-
up!
Yeah. What are you doing in my dream?
I don't know, I was catching snowflakes on my tongue, see? Hey, does that mean
So-
Dugan's here? Oh no, this is because we're wearing the rings. We need to get Dugan his ring. Dugan! Nope, he's not here.
There's no Dugan here. Now, Capra seems to be surrounded by, like, a warmth.
Ah.
And you're having difficulty getting closer than about 30 feet from Capra.
Hey, you're so far away!
It doesn't go any closer.
Dee Dee's
like
gonna
Capra's
Dee's
walking forward, and Dee Dee's just sliding back at the same time. It's just this-
Dee Dee's trying to make a snowball to throw at Capra.
Okay, you throw your snowball, and by the time it gets to sort of Capra's zone, it just turns into like water droplets and falls to the ground.
Okay.
Capra is surrounded by like flesh, vegetation, and wheat. Like he's just in a field of wheat that looks
Hey, you
like
can
it's
do the
getting
farmer
close to
thing. You
harvest.
take one of the weeds out, put it in your mouth, and I can catch the things, catch the snowflakes.
Okay. So Capra is busy trying to weave together a thingy with the wheat, as you're in this space.
Hello? Is anyone else up there?
Children, surrounded by children. A gloominess is approaching.
Gerbil? Is that you?
Oh.
She asked knowing it wasn't, but
All right, I'm going to take. I'm just pulling up to the north. I'm taking Capra.
what was the other? It was...
Agua Fella.
Agua Fella?
This isn't the goddess, right?
This is a much more sinister. The goddess Gwendolen had a more like a deep and powerful voice.
Must be Aquafina.
Maybe it's maybe. Okay, a grim darkness approaches. There is detritus and decay. It seems that she is surrounded by fetid plants, some rot, and like pumpkins that have wilted.
Ah, you got Dugan's ring.
Dugan.
Why don't you come a little closer so we can see you?
Must be your first time. You were the what?
Dee Dee looks like
you
Capra.
were the ones who slew the dragon and the hobgoblin.
Well, I helped. I'm not one for slaying.
I slayed the shit out of him.
Yep.
Pew, pew, pew.
Slayed the shit out of you too.
The Dirty Bird Man did a lot of work too.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah? What's it to you? Wait a second. Are you all fungused?
No.
Well, the way you say it kind of makes me think that you are. Let me ask you again. Are you all fungused?
Give me a sense motive.
Hey, random. Sense.
Hey,
motive.
Random, what's going on?
Dee Dee takes people at their word. Sense motive plus
Capra
5.
will.
7.
You gotta tell me if you are.
It's the rules, don't you know? Yeah, it's the rules.
Yep.
Seems to be telling the truth, even though it seems like she's. This would be an unbelievable lie, but it seems to be truthful.
What you doing out here in the Swamp of Madness? This doesn't seem like a really neat place for a fae to hang out. What you doing out here? You're gardening? Are you gardening? Or are you guarding? You're the gardener guard.
I am gardening. I am guarding.
Yep.
A place of great power.
Okay.
I will make you a deal.
Well, we're just getting to know each other.
I know.
Why don't you come a little closer so we can see you?
Oh, you did plop a token down. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I popped.
I was like looking the other way.
No, yeah.
Dee Dee and Capra's tokens are a little bit to the looking a little bit to
we
the
can
left.
we can make it so that their faces are
Yeah, okay,
good,
there we
so
go.
it's cinematic. Faces.
and I was zoomed in the way they're looking.
You were kept adjusting your token, so she kept trying to make the triangle.
Hey.
So, Dee Dee.
No, but I crochet a little.
This big, long, slow blink.
I thought it was funny.
I think it is funny too.
You're in Dee Dee's head, so you're getting a lot of like stream of consciousness.
Just stream of consciousness. You will make fine representatives. We should bring the council to order, yes?
Dee Dee nervously looks at Capra.
Isn't the Smurf supposed to be the one with the...
Yeah.
Not yet.
We don't need that ditz from Spring. We can work without them.
No, that's not a full council. We gotta go meet Gerbil if he's still alive, and then we're gonna check up on you to see how healthy you are. Because so far everyone's either been dead or all sorts of fungus. You don't know anything about this fungus, do you? This thing from another plane that's invading this plane and making it hard to teleport and making it bad for Fae. You should be concerned about that, given that you're Fae, right? You are Fae, right?
Of course I am.
Dee Dee's gonna use a knowledge nature.
Give me a perception check as well.
Sure. She wants to know what kind of Fae she is. Perception from Dee Dee. She's not bad. Is it a tarp? Not 20, 41.
Okay, so she is a Nereid. A Nereid?
Nereid? Okay.
Nereid, however you pronounce that, the water fae.
Yep.
Nereid.
And Dee Dee's going to use a take 20, so she gets a 32 to identify like any specific things about this particular Nereid.
Okay. What was your perception? Just as a...
Nat 20 becomes 41.
Okay. And the knowledge total?
32 when I take 20.
32? Okay.
Yeah.
This is a Nereid, although this Nereid definitely has undergone some changes.
Ah!
She seems to be trying to hide it, but you can see through it, through the what's being hidden. You're fairly certain that she has spent too much time near a planar rift of some variety, or some sort of hole in the plains, or some sort of like where Barnabas went, like some sort of event, because she is basically half demon.
Did you get a cold? You little sniffle?
Maybe Damon.
Did you
Definitely
breathe
an
something
outsider.
in that you shouldn't have? Drink some water that you should have? Swim in some Mickey stuff? Spend a lot of time,
Exactly
you
where
know?
I should be.
Okay.
You suspect that to identify certain aspects. Okay, so you know that Nereids have a powerful aura, as well of that can basically distract people just by looking upon them. Like their graces has a powerful effect over basically particularly men, but anybody who's inclined towards females. You know that they will basically drown victims. They will basically have their victims will willingly drown to be with the Nereid.
Okay.
And that is what a typical Nereid does.
If her power's distraction, our party is screwed. Because we don't even need.
These people are running off and do shit.
distract us.
You suspect that whatever has manifested within her is linked to these chains which are hidden within her hair. The part of her hair is animate, not like the the drowned one type animate, but you think that there's actually some pretty lethal weapons hidden in her hair that are moving of their own accord. It makes you think of like
like a chitin,
like a chain devil, but like a much more powerful version.
Dee Dee's gonna slowly flick her sight to detect evil while she's chattering away at the Nereid.
Okay.
Interesting.
So the answer that you get is yes, and it might make you might have a take a seat in a second here. Okay, this is this. All right, and what is your character level?
Dee Dee's character level is a 12.
Okay. Your conversation is cut short as you are awakened by a powerful thumping headache.
Yeah, is Capra sleeping?
Capra is sleeping, and it looks like he's starting to have a fit.
Okay, Dee Dee's gonna try to wake Capra up.
Wake up, dummy!
No! 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 Ah! All right, Capra's gonna make a will
That's
save.
messed up.
I don't wanna. 28. Okay, the Capra's fine. He's you wake him up. Ah! No!
Agua Fella's kind of mean. I think she's more like some sort of demon.
I think she might be a bitch.
Yeah.
Capra's got kind of a wild look in his eyes.
I think we're gonna need lots of mental protection so when we go in to go take a ring. Hey, Duggan. How did they make
Capra's
such...
gonna stick one of his fingernails up Duggan's nose.
What are you doing?
We found Agua Fella.
She's in our minds.
Yeah, she's wearing your ring.
Well, did you get it?
Well, no, we had a conference in our mind, in our dreamscape.
Or do you know where she is?
No, but I know what she looks like now. Which means we could share the memory with Chagga, and Chagga could scry on her.
Yeah, and then we'll teleport in, and we'll punch her in the face.
Oh yes, Chagga can cast all sorts of spells if Chagga gets some sleep.
But she's really pretty.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep the boys away from her.
Really pretty.
So that leaves Phoebe.
We're gonna have to just protect ourselves from charms. It's not too hard because she's fucking evil. My head hurt when I took a peek at her soul. Wow. She's bad news. Bad news. She says she's guarding something, but it's like the old saying: when you stare into the abyss stares into you. Only this time, the abyss crawled into her. Probably not the abyss though. It might have been some lower plane like Hades or what's the other one? Abaddon.
Is that why she looked all funny?
That's why she looked all funny. She had chains in her hair, and she was hiding weapons. Didn't you see that?
I just saw the little knife in her hair.
Yeah.
But then she.
Oh.
And she said she wanted to give me a kiss, and it was really awkward.
Cavorting with the enemy, are you?
I don't think this party fought one of those. Wasn't there some sort of chain lady with daggers?
That was in the tower, in the bottom of the tower.
That was in the bottom of the tower. Grackle was there for that one. Okay.
He was getting torn up.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's a strong chance that I might have gotten to a very similar monster entry and mixed it with another monster entry.
Yeah.
Well, all we have to do is get close, relatively close, and I think those maps should get us close, because we're not just looking for her, correct? We're looking for this rod of the court. There was this particular name for it. It's on one of the other...
Proclamation of the court.
The proclamation of the court?
Yeah, but we're also looking for Dugan's ring, the ring of autumn, the ring of mushy melons and pumpkins.
Yeah, the death ring.
It'll be Dugan lanterns.
Yes, that's what they'll call them from now on. And they'll fly about the streets scaring old people.
Yeah, and knocking door
Inside
to
every
door,
pumpkin, there might be a Dugan.
That's right.
demanding treats.
They could put the treats in the Dugan lanterns. Oh, that's a great idea.
See, we can come up with ideas.
It's a good thing we don't get distracted, though.
Chagga's pulling his blankets over his head at this point in time. So Chagga's mythic locate object is it can track down artifacts. And where's the write-up for the spell? Increase the range to 1 mile per level. Running water doesn't block the effect. You could also detect items hidden or disguised by non-mythic effects such as non-detection, polymorph any object, and sequester, with a caster level check equal to DC 11 plus the caster level of the effect. Or through lead sheeting with a DC 20 caster level check, plus 5 per inch of thickness.
When you find the terrible, terrible item that's behind a 3-foot thick wall of lead.
And then the custom augment that he learned from that book was if you expend 2 uses of mythic power, the spell can be used to track down artifacts. So 1 mile per level means within 12 miles, or 10 if he casts it as a cleric spell. A 10-mile radius is not too bad.
Yeah, it's...
So I think the plan is create treasure maps, gets us within the vicinity, and then we're going to look for either the Proclamation of the Court or the Ring of Autumn, which Dee Dee is going to, in the morning, share, if we haven't already, what the Ring of Autumn looks like. No, we already did that. We already know.
Yep.
We already know what it looks like. Chagga knows what it looks like.
It looks kind of like a piece of gaudy costume jewelry.
Yep. That's fine.
Hey, they'll like it that way.
Okay. I think we're going to settle in and go back to sleep.
Yep.
What if she comes back if I'm sleeping?
We can tell her go away, we're sleeping.
Okay.
She might not be able to. She probably used the power of her ring to talk to the other people, her once a week thing. She probably can't. Or is it once per day? I forget.
I think it's every day.
She's kind of gross and scary.
Yeah, she's gross and scary.
She doesn't like...
Capra's acting a little weird.
She doesn't like gerbil for some reason. We gotta find gerbil too.
I don't like gerbils either. So.
No, gerbil, the spring guy.
You were attacked by a gerbil at some point, weren't you?
Shut up! It was terrible.
No,
Horrible little creatures.
it was probably a ferret.
Guinea pig.
Mouse.
Vicious creatures. They chew on your fingers and toes.
Oh, for the love of the gods, will you Faye go to rest? You've awoken Duncan.
Okay, Duncan. Good night, Duncan. Good
Yeah,
night.
Duncan's already like It's already passed back out. Chagga's rustling with his blankets and trying to get comfortable. He sleeps in his armor too. So
There. Let us help you put you to sleep there.
you
Fat little Chagga or snuggy nappy.
I will channel negative energy if you don't stop it.
Wondering if Duggan will ever love me. And he's moving over here quietly. He does shut up.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Lieutenant, we got you.
Yes.
We're going to sleep now.
Nighty night.
Wonder if she'll come back.
Yeah, probably not till tomorrow.
Okay. Capra blazed out awkwardly.
Magic circle against evil tomorrow, Capra. Magic circle against evil temptations.
Capra's not making eye contact.
She'll drown you, you know. It's a big trick.
Well, maybe she won't.
No.
Right. Because
No.
it's your mug she wants to see for the rest of her life. Fortunately, you're traveling with the mighty
She didn't even
Boogey,
know who you were.
who is well known for avoiding temptation, not giving in. Well known.
Chagga's now just sitting in his blankets inside his armor, staring.
Chagga! What are you doing? You need to get some sleep, man. Go back to bed.
He shifts uncomfortably in his armor and goes back to sleep.
Some humans just don't know what's good for them. Jeez.
It's a prick.
There's something about the rhythm with the sun. Maybe the rope tricks got him all sort of grumpy.
Chagga reminds himself that it's a small price to pay for the company of the Fae.
Yes. All right. I think we let Chagga get some sleep.
All right.
I imagine all nights with the Fae are kind of like this. There's this calming down period. It lasts from 1 to 3 hours. It's this calming down period before it...
Winding down.
Yeah, winding down.
Letting it out. Okay. The night passes. Nothing attacks your camp. Or nothing larger than, big snake kind of thing. Nothing unnatural for a highly magical swamp.
There is a period of time when Lloes does have to go into to the urn to sleep because he is a arcane caster. So
He needs to re-prepare his spells if he wants them.
Yep.
But you can put Grippa out for that?
yeah, Grippa remains out.
Okay. When Lloes gets out of his urn, Grippa has collected 3 medium-sized snakes.
Okay.
They're shredded to pieces.
Ah, yeah. Oh, I did some reading about incorporeal creatures. They don't lose. They don't take a -5 to their CMBs and CMDs. It actually says in the text that their dex replaces their strength for that.
Really?
Okay.
So for CMB, I used dex. For CMD, I just didn't give it a strength modifier.
There's no penalty. I wouldn't give the dex
and use
twice.
its dex. That's right. But it does make Grippa's grapple just 5.
Much scarier.
Yeah, much scarier.
Not taking -5. Good job.
Yep. I still have agile maneuvers for Grippa, which I'll retrain the next downtime because I don't need it anymore.
Or if he ever gets mythic feats in his build, mythic agile maneuvers is amazing.
Oh, okay.
Because it adds to strength.
It adds add your.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's like Uker's going to take that eventually because.
All right. Well, I'll just leave it like that. I don't.
Well, take a look. It's an investment for sure. Okay, morning comes. Capra doesn't, talk about. Capra doesn't say anything about having a dream about a lady. He does get up a little bit awkwardly and shyly. He seems to be somewhat entranced as a teenager boy might.
Got it. He's going to carry his binder awkwardly for the rest of the
day. Right. He also wears a kilt, which is probably the best thing for some of the particular problems.
Do we re-prepare our spells?
You re-prepare your spells.
Nice. I'm just going to zero out all the uses. Awesome.
I will just more stuff.
It will be a quick and cold breakfast, but Chagga has packed lots of food. Cold cuts, cheese, and some sticky bread.
So sticky.
Capra!
You're a disgusted little boy.
No, I'm not.
We'll ask Private Sulphur to cast the crate treasure map on Jang's on a portion of Jang's body. I think we're going to do it at the local level, so we would get basically where in the swamp we need to go. And his caster level is what for his ranger?
8.
8, so he gets 2. It reveals the location of one source for every 3 caster levels. So
okay.
A rough map of the swamp and where Jang considered there to be valuables.
All right. So in a place towards the center of the swamp, does it give the name or just the dots? I think it's just the dots.
I think it's just dots.
This is where we find out Jang truly valued ceramic figurines.
It creates a map that reveals the locations of any valuables that the creature knew about while still alive. So I don't know if it has a legend and names or...
Yeah, no, it's okay. So there are 2 dots on the map.
Okay.
They are relatively close to one another. Based off of the scale of the map, it would be about one is about a mile away from the dots are about a mile apart.
All right. And from our own map of the Trifort area and, like this region, can we navigate to that place?
Give me a geography.
I think it's I think Sulphur was our survival guy, wasn't he?
I believe so, yes.
Let's see if we can aid him.
He has plus 18.
Morton could aid.
Auto aid from Dassod.
And D could, I don't know, auto aid with knowledge geography.
Okay. Yeah, Sulphur is able to navigate you towards the dot on the map.
What is this from the map? Can we tell what the terrain is like for each of the dots, or is it too abstract at this point?
It's quite abstract, although based off of sort of the sense you have now, it's going to get more swampy from here, and you suspect that the water portion of the swamp is going to get deeper. And in fact, you're getting most of this is from the. You remember in the Imperial Library research that you were doing, this was a mountain that, in some records, they were saying it was inverted. In other records, they were saying it was just flattened. You think it's kind of like it might get relatively deep for a swamp. Is the expectation?
Oh, well, there's going to be an unnatural presence at the center of the swamp that needs to be combated in some cycle of decay. Agua Fella is the creature that is there.
Oh yeah, we met her.
Yes, I understand that.
Capra blushes.
Agua Fella is the creature that is currently guarding the place, but as your description, Dee Dee, is she some sort of fiend? Perhaps she's been guarding this corrupted place too long.
Yeah, she got a little bit of the water in her ears or something. Creeped right in. We gotta watch out for her chains and her weapons, and we gotta protect ourselves against all sorts of magical charms because she's gonna try to lure you boys in to drown.
I am solid like steel. Nothing will lure me in but an enemy.
All right, so we need.
But she is an enemy.
We need to.
Then I will be lured.
All right, so we should prepare magic circles then today. Let's make sure that we've got ways to.
I won't be lured. Chagga.
Yes.
I might need one of those protections. No way will I ever be tricked.
What kind of magics does she have running on her? Or sorry, he's a dragon. What kind of magics does she have running on her? The accent changes for some reason.
I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I just told you she's gonna try to charm the shit out of you.
No, other spells maybe.
Hey, maybe you should turn into like one of them black dragons, because can't they breathe underwater?
Yeah.
Another one.
I don't know. Let me see. I need to have that ability.
Yeah, we might need our life bubbles today, and maybe some
Freedom of movements. Some freedom of movements might be useful as well.
Yep.
Chagga's gonna nip the wand of water breathing, if that's okay, that we found.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, I use that.
Sulphur has both freedom of movement and life bubble prepared.
Cool. And
How many?
You theoretically
Like 8?
have 16 freedom of movements if that's what you wanted to do with his force.
no, that's fine. We can tap sulfur when we need it. So Jang's body is just part of our equipment. At this point, we pack him away. I guess Mog will carry him. And then we've got flyers. Let's handle the travel first. So who is flying? Let's see. Phoebe can call out to one of the, what are they called? Spirit magics to give you guys overland flight twice per day. So she can overland flight Chagga, who really needs to learn that spell. He doesn't have it
It's
yet.
a very handy spell.
Yeah, so Chagga's overland flying. Who else needs an overland flight? Grackle's flying via his broom. He'll have Lloes's urn, and Lloes and Grippa are on that. Dassod, you're flying as a dragon.
He has a constant.
Okay, and then
flight.
Zogel constantly flies, so we're left with four
Mort needs one.
dudes. How are they going to travel? How far are we away from the dot? Or the first dot?
You are... Mark, could you roll a D10?
Sure. 5.
You're about 15 miles from the dot.
And we're moving at half speed or a quarter speed through this one?
With spells, you're moving at half. If you're trying to slog through, you're moving at a quarter.
Okay. So, how are we going to do this?
So if you walked, it would take 1 full day to get there. Like if you walked with purpose.
Just fly that shit. Fly that.
So we could...
Rest outside and attack the next day.
If Mort was big, he could carry a medium-sized creature, and Mog was big, he could carry a medium-sized creature.
So 2 more.
So Phoebe will cast Overland Flight on Mort, because you could stay big all day long, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Which leaves Sulphur and Mog. Does Sulphur have any way of...
Dassod can take the form of a centaur
Sulphur
and
has
carry...
airwalk.
Okay.
Sulphur is airwalk, but that's like
minutes.
10 minutes per level.
Okay, so Dassod will take the form of a centaur and carry Sulphur.
It still leaves Mog. How about this? Paper, rock, scissors, Dassod to see who casts Overland Flight on Mog.
Is your fucking fault.
Yes, but I'm the officer.
Lieutenant.
All right, so 1 is paper, 2 is rock, 3 is scissors. I'm not doing it this way. We're gonna
mess up.
yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Paper,
No,
rock.
dude, 3.
So Chagga threw rock because you always throw rock.
I didn't
Just
throw.
roll a D3.
Oh right.
So you
Rock beats
lose.
scissors.
Rock beats scissors.
You'll cast Overland Flight for him.
Okay, using a mythic point, I guess.
Mythico point.
Parchment hammer spear or something like that.
Yeah, parchment hammer spear. Perfect. Okay. So Mog will carry Sulphur. Capra will be carried by Mort. Because they've got short-term flights. Like when shit hits fan, they can cast spells on themselves.
We can do what we need to do.
All right, the slowest flyer, I think, is at 40 now. The overland flighters are...
Okay. Yeah, so it'll take you like 3 hours to get there.
Okay. I gotta take a quick bio break. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. So, how you doing, Mort?
I have to carry this heavy ass guy all over the place.
I'm not that heavy.
You're getting pretty heavy, that's all I'm saying.
Mort, have you ever seen someone who made you feel all tingly?
Yeah.
Like a lady, someone with the things?
Oh yeah, there's this Spriggan girl who lived town over. Yeah. Once I saw her take a guy break his arm. Oh, hot. And the way she laughed at his tears. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We all got a thing.
Okay, so what do you do if you know, did you like say hello?
What?
Did you break somebody else's arm? Like,
I did, but
His arm off. Hello. That's funny. That's quality.
What do you mean? What did I do? I found a quiet place and, took care of business, went on with my day.
Oh.
Now, I'll tell you, the guy who owned the bakery was not pleased with me, though.
Not in the dough.
You shouldn't do that.
All right. I feel you're sidetracked here.
Okay.
Why? Why?
Maybe I should drown a guy.
You sick of Chagga's command too? All right, I'm with you.
Well, I don't know. She just seems special, you know.
Nope.
Listen, they all think they're special.
Capra's trying to get relationship advice from Mort.
You
They
just
all
Yeah.
think they're special. They're there to crush your dreams.
red flag on the field.
See what I mean?
That's not
funny.
funny, Mort. You're gross.
See, she's always trying to tear me down.
Okay. If you could lay out the marching order, that would be good.
Oh, it's Grackle with Los hanging on to the jar, flying behind. It's them out front. We got to put our perception checks out front, and then we've got the small group of Fae, and then I think it's just a big cluster of
into a watery place. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
So this group up ahead, this group in the middle, and then our main force bobbing in behind.
Okay. The strange magical tingling of this space is getting stronger. The terrain is becoming increasingly less natural feeling. Does anybody have like agile steps or those sorts of feats? Aside from I think Sulphur, who I think has those.
No.
Oh,
Not my
so.
characters anyway.
Oh, somebody had the slippers of winter or boots of winter, something like that. It might have something. It might have some kind of ability like that.
Lloes isn't affected by a lot of corporeal things. Is this also impacting him?
Yes. So
Okay.
Lloes and Grippa, as you sort of moving through the vegetation is starting to actually like slow you down. Like you're bumping into them. Moving through them is becoming slower and slower. You suspect that the entire place might be like alive or magic or aligned or has an essence
Hey,
about it.
I'm getting thwacked in the face by these branches.
Perhaps you should duck. Why don't you duck?
Well, yeah, normally I don't have to.
Oh. Interesting. What does this tell us? The casters.
We already know the answer. This place is kind of on another plane, sorta. Maybe. It's leaking in.
Firebirds.
Yep. That's why I brought you, Sulphur.
I really hope it does, Sulphur. I really hope it does.
All right, we're gonna approach that first dot. This group always like checks back in, I guess, with Sulphur because he's navigating.
Okay. Ahmed, give me a D2. Let's figure out which dot you went to first, because there wasn't no discernment. They're kind of close together.
All right, here we fucking go. 1.
Okay. Give me the perception checks from Lloes, and
Crackle just
percentile
aids.
roll from Mark.
Okay, 5.
Okay.
They're all there.
Lloes should be 1 higher. It should be 47 from Lloes.
Okay, you've broken out into a region of like the water's getting increasingly deep. The trees themselves are obviously growing from like really deep within the water. You think that there's actually quite a bit of like swamp, I'm using air quotes, below you. And Lloes catches the glimpse of something.
Is it one of the? Is it one of those fey things or those light things that he saw before?
It very well could be a fey thing or a light thing.
Okay, he swipes at Grackle and points.
Yeah, we'll get closer and try to find out what that is.
Can you roll a D6?
Stealth?
Yep.
Tell me the answer because I don't have that screen open.
1.
1. Okay. Okay.
So true. So true.
All right. Yeah. In the distance, you can see several of these glowing lights. It looks like they're potentially searching for something.
Oh, we're gonna fight on the same map again.
We're on the same map.
Okay.
I prepared more than one map,
Yeah,
but
I
we're
see.
still,
That thing doesn't look too nice.
Okay, there's
That is no. That's a want to squash that for sure. I'm sure of it.
What do you think? If we dive in, the other guys can catch up?
I don't know. Let's make a plan first.
give me your stealth checks.
Sure.
Doo-doo-doo. Not 20, 60 for Lloes.
Wow.
That's something I'm worried about.
Grip is in the can. He's for this.
Fuck. 39. Roll a 2.
Okay. And what was your perception check? Sorry.
Lloes's was 47, and Grackle's was 24.
Okay.
This is just the scoutiest scout I've
maybe-
ever scouted.
Yeah, maybe 25. I don't know if I have.
Okay.
Oh, looks like I
More
need to.
correct. They're in about here in the map. You saw that, like, you were very close when you came upon them.
Okay.
The trees in this place are still bad for vision and sight lines in this part of the jungle. Ahmed, I'm going to need the. Let me find it. I forgot that I lost the table. It is jungle.
What do you think? You think we can take him?
Is it a Fae?
Oh, Lloes is itching to get in there. But he's at the mercy of Grackle's movement.
How far behind is everyone else? And how close are we to the Fae?
I don't think we're all bunched up like this, Adam. I think we're a little more spread out. I think we're...
Yeah. No, you should move yourself. Now this is combat map, so it's
Okay.
not just the general order.
Yep.
Because if they were bunched up like this, they would roll initiative already.
Yeah, this one looks a lot different than the other one.
Yeah. We can go back and warn the others.
You do note that the one that looks kind of like a bug has a reddish glow about it.
Let's go get the Fae at least.
Yeah, agreed. Let's not push our luck.
Ahmed, could you roll the 3d6?
Yep. 12.
12. Okay.
XP tonight, boys.
The vision in this region has a 120-foot effective range, and you've got concealment after 60 feet.
Okay.
After 120 feet, just perception,
You can't see
sight-based
Yeah,
perception
let's
stuff.
sneak back and at least get Duggan, Dee Dee, and Phoebe involved.
Okay.
I'm not moving. Ahmed's moving them.
Yep, Ahmed is in control of movement.
Yep.
They seem to be... They're like circling around a spot and moving in a random pattern, but around a location.
Yeah, he's waiting in spot, and like we'll I wanted to move back a bit just to like put my hands up and say move back a bit, like there's something ahead of us.
Those Fae that we saw the other night, witch lights and the bog lanterns or whatever they're called, protect us against electricity, please.
Okay.
You're not sure they do look the same, but there's something strange about one of them.
They're looking for something. Let's go say hello.
At one point, the weird creature appears to kiss one of the lights. It moves off.
Okay. Dee Dee's gonna cast communal resist energy electricity.
Duggan's going to
Nice.
cast shield on himself. As long as he doesn't roll a 1, he's good.
I think Lloes is also casting shield.
Is it a 20 from Dee Dee?
Give me a second.
I think it is.
She's
Resist energy?
Yeah. It's a resist 20.
Want a shield spell, Dee Dee?
Grackle's gonna do. He's gonna pull out a wand and do a see invis.
So that's a 3rd level spell from Dee Dee. Lloes cast a first level spell, shield.
These
My
things,
wand is getting low.
remember these things could turn invisible.
Yeah,
Phoebe.
Grackle. That was Grackle's
right.
first spell.
Okay, Dugan's also gonna put away his shield wand, put his wand of seeing viz, and use that on himself. He's good.
Phoebe turns invisible. She doesn't have that all day long. How many rounds are we getting? Sounds like
Well,
Two,
so
or-
you're casting spells. How many of these spells have like verbal components?
most of them.
Okay. There is so when you do your first set of buffs,
Yep.
there is a hissing sound and the initiative starts.
Okay. All right. So we got one spell off.
You got one set of spells off.
All right.
The creature with a massively high perception check is nearby.
So these are Willow Wisps. Or they? What are they? Lantern.
You can call them. Yeah, you can call one set Willow Wisp, and you can call the other one a Bane Light.
Okay.
Bane Light. And what is the initiative modifier of the Willow Wisps?
A Willow Wisp's initiative modifier is +13.
Yeah, they're ridiculous. Zippy.
A Bane Light's initiative modifier is +15.
What the?
Okay. All right. I'm going to share my screen with Adam as I generate the random numbers.
Oh, I shit talk one too many times. And I did shit talk. In case anybody's wondering. Good talk, good
All right. So here is the initiative order. Oh, look at that. Your Bane Light went first. Looky, looky.
Got +15 initiative
Yeah, plus
modifier.
5 in it. Yeah, when it rolls well. Okay.
Okay. It knows there's spell casting, and you are doing it within range where it can see. It's not 100% certain what is going on. It might not have physically seen you. Also has. Oh, it doesn't actually need to see you. Alright, so it is going to fly forward and blast some fools. It's starts cackling.
Oh, hell.
Where are they? You must be responsible. Where are they? And it moves forward, and moves forward at a speed of quick. All right, moves in the direction of the noise. It can sense your group. Hasn't identified you yet, so it's just going to shoot randomly. Where did they put them? Where did they go? And yeah, I'm going to roll 2d5s as it's blasting out. 2 pulses of light are coming off of it. 4 and 3. So
The fuck is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. So Dewdrop and Phoebe.
Dewdrop and Phoebe. Is this a Rhea touch attack?
It is a touch attack.
Can
Okay.
it see invisible?
It can see you.
Grackle's gonna deflect both of those attacks.
They are. Give me a second. They
I'll
are.
try anyways.
They are ranged touch attacks.
Nice.
Okay, so let's do this.
Okay. That pass a bunch of stuff. Okay. So.
Smash from the air.
Yeah, I think it works. It's an attack roll.
I can see what I'm rolling.
39 and
Oh,
AC
balls.
41 critical threat.
Oh, let me try. Okay, let me try.
AC 36 to confirm the crit.
Who's that on?
That would have been on Dee Dee. Oh, sorry, that's the second one. It's on Phoebe. It's on number 3.
Oh
No,
no.
it's not cut from the air. It's
Yeah, she hasn't gone yet, so her flat-footed AC.
Your AC is not good.
Flat-footed touch AC is 22. Oh, flat-footed 17.
An attack roll. Okay. It's just I have to do my attack roll versus hers.
Yep.
All right.
So, to block the first one against Dee Dee, it's 39, and to reduce the crit to just a hit is 36.
12, 20,
You can do it.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I don't have any other bonuses. 27.
Make sure you turn off your Piranha Strike. It doesn't need to be on for this.
It's not on. It's not on.
Immediate
Okay.
hero points I'm assuming that's the.
Oh, that's crazy. That's awesome. Which one, random? Against Dee Dee or against Phoebe?
Whoever's getting critted, whoever I see going towards the face of.
Phoebe's gonna get
Yeah, Phoebe's
Phoebe's gonna
turning,
get
man.
hit unless you roll a nat
Right.
20. Yeah.
Right in the noodle.
I have a plus 27.
Okay.
Check my blade again just to be sure.
The nat 20 wouldn't be negated, but the crit would be negated. The first. Okay, so Dee Dee's. Go ahead.
Okay, this is for the crit.
The +8 versus goes on the Dee Dee one.
Yep.
On Dee Dee?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the first one.
AC
So
39.
First one. Okay, you missed by 1. Oh, wait for confirmation. Okay, so Dee Dee's getting hit, and then you can use the +8 on the confirmation roll.
Okay.
That's fine.
Does this power have SR?
This power, actually, that's a very good question. This is...
Damn it.
It bypasses all blah blah and blah blah, and it's supernatural. So no.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do with a
Just-
panache?
So a weird light came off of it and it hit Dee Dee.
Yep.
Is this thing fire, negative energy?
It is light. It is like sunlight.
Okay.
It bypasses
Oh, it's
all
what,
reduction
okay.
and resistance.
Okay. It gets past her cold iron DR.
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right. So she takes damage, or
Yep. 18 damage.
oh,
Ow!
Okay, then the block against the crit.
oh, and it wasn't lightning, right? Oh, sorry, it wasn't light. It wasn't.
This
electricity.
one wasn't electricity.
Okay.
Okay, you take the crit and turn it into just a hit.
Nice. Thanks, Random.
And she takes 22 damage.
Phoebe takes 22.
Okay, and
He looks back. I'm sorry.
That's weird.
It's like he's like just passed over the swords.
It's some sort of weird light. I don't wear
It's-
sunscreen or something.
yeah, you suspect if you have a vulnerability to sunlight, this will be real bad, and you think it might be really bad for undead. As with like now that you have the repose
Whoa!
domain,
I didn't like that light too much.
you
Stay
think
inside.
That really
No!
burns.
Not that. we didn't make this thing go away.
Despite the fact that this thing is like has a very evilish look about it, this is like concentrated version of what a priest does.
10 D8 would have been bad. 15 D8 would have been really bad. So thanks for blocking. All right, Mog is just flying up. He's got Sulphur on his back, right? Yeah. So
I think they never were talked to, so I think that they're surprised. This like next round they will get into the pips.
oh,
Unless
okay.
you did something to talk to them. Did you like to use a communication spell or?
Nope.
Okay, so next round they'll join.
Lloes is hanging on to the urn, so Lloes is yelling to Grippa to come out. Grippa pops out. Grippa sees a thing. The horrible ghost of the Aramborax, that is Grippa, goes flying at the creature.
Okay,
Grippa...
the creature reacts.
Grippa's flight is 40, so it actually has to double move to get to there.
Okay. It seems offended by Grippa.
Okay. Grippa doesn't like it.
Yeah, the whole "it doesn't like you either" sort of. Insert that meme here.
Yep. Grippa's going to rage because that increases his AC.
Nice.
I'm so mad. Hard to hit.
Wow, it's his dex, right?
Yeah. He starts jumping around.
Okay, so I'll keep track of the rage.
Well, it makes sense in terms of if you've seen like a happy doggy flipping around, it's actually gets hard to touch at some point.
Just so
She reminds me of a One Punch Man enemy.
Oh, Duggan.
Dugan, we don't like this thing.
It's not the biggest fan of you, although it is talking, and it's speaking in a combination of like Sylvan and like a demented form of common.
Very strange.
Where
However,
are they?
I'm putting the communal resist energy 20s on your
okay.
tokens.
Dugan needs to put up his C invis, so that's what he does this round with a wand. I previously rolled it. Do you want me to roll it again?
Yeah, if you can throw up the 3 invis if
There,
you like.
yeah.
This creature is not currently invisible.
No, but I was warned that some of these things can go
yeah.
invisible. So he does that, and he's gonna flip wands around. So that's his move.
The Willow Wisps.
Okay.
Wisp.
They turn invisible.
To hide.
Gotcha.
Okay, I believe that's a. Let me check to see if that's a free action or a move action. Oh, it is a move action. Okay, so they turn invisible. They're going to fly at a speed of okay. They're basically flying kind of like this. They're moving forward to surround and drink your. Is anybody currently having a fear effect upon them? Is anybody scared?
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Well, you will be.
You will be.
Stuck in a trifecta of lightning bolts.
Okay. Next, it is the Phoebe. You got blasted in the face. The sword blocked part of the bolt.
Yep.
So it didn't hit you right in the eye.
Yep.
You don't like these things.
All right, Phoebe. I just checked. Her evil eye has a range of, because of her favored class, of 45 feet, which is just within range for the Bane Light. And she just has to see it. You don't have to see her do the evil eye. So, as a standard action,
cool.
she's going to evil eye the Bane Light's AC.
Okay. Is there SR related to this?
No, it's a supernatural ability. She does get a will save DC 21 to avoid the effect.
Is it a spell-like ability?
It is a mind-affecting effect. It is not a spell-like ability. It's a supernatural.
Oh. Okay. All right.
And this only just reduces it to 1 round as opposed to 8 rounds.
Fail.
Sorry.
A mind-affecting supernatural effect. Go, Shaman.
Okay, so you are. Give me a second. Okay, your party all feels ill at ease. All those who take effects from mental effects, who are not immune to mental effects, aka not the undead.
Okay.
You are under the effect of a bane and a dazzle.
What does Dazzle do again?
-2?
Minus 1 to attack and perceive.
Okay.
Minus 1 to range attacks and to perception checks, and with no save because it's kind of one of those things that sucks.
Okay, so
Right.
I'm just going to write it on the board. So Dazzle
Yep.
is -1 ranged attack.
and perception checks.
Minus
Second
1
phase perception.
perception. Okay. And
then Bane.
Bane is minus 1 attacks. Minus 1 all the
Bane
things.
is like anti-bless.
Minus 1 attack, save, skills.
Minus saves. It's minus attack one. Minus 1 on attack rolls. Minus 1 penalty on saving throws versus fear.
Saves versus fear. Okay.
Okay. All right. This thing it's not immune to this, so it is going to make a saving throw. Will save.
We'll save DC 21.
Is this coming from the attack, or for everyone?
It makes the will save.
It makes a will save. Okay.
Yep.
So for 1 round, its AC is -4.
Okay.
Not 8 rounds. And then Phoebe is going to rip off a quicken channel to heal her and Dee Dee.
Nice.
Healing them for 25, which makes all the boo-boos go away.
Nice.
Nice. Very nice.
Go cohort!
You could do it. It's your birthday. All right.
Yeah.
After Phoebe, it's Dee Dee.
Oh, sorry. I'm still ticking off things. 2 from there.
Sorry.
Okay. Dee Dee, who needs spells? Spells, spells, spells. Who wants buffs?
Haste would be nice.
Okay. Fair enough.
What do you guys want? Haste.
Haste.
Haste it is.
All right, Dee Dee will cast haste. I guess it's just on this group here because we're all clustered.
Yep.
And
It's too far out.
she will start the Bard song.
Nice. Okay, haste and bard. Very good. Very good. +2, right?
And she's gonna make it really loud so people behind her hear.
1, 2,
Something
3.
might be going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody can hear. All right. Dee Dee, Chagga will be in the next round. Grackle.
Grackle's getting right up in there. So someone's gonna get killed.
It's haste and +2 Bard song.
Yep. Grackle.
Oh, Dee Dee, well, she's got a haste attack now. I guess will try to attack the Banelight before Grackle goes with her haste attack.
Okay.
She'll use one of her sleepy arrows.
Yes.
Okay. Is this a spell-like ability or spell?
Supernatural.
Okay.
Fae.
Well, yeah, it's the Fae attack.
I like
Fae,
the
right?
monk casters, basically.
All right,
getting
+2 from
around
her
that.
own Bard song, +1 from haste.
And -4 from the eyeball.
The evil. Yeah, you could do that on
Yep.
your end. Dee Dee does not have precise shot, so I'll subtract 4 as well.
Okay.
Well, this is happening before Grackle gets
Before
there.
Grackle gets there, Grip is in melee with the
Yeah, you can't really hit. Oh,
AC 23.
-4?
Is that including the -1 for ranged and the -1 from Bane?
The
The Dazzle and Bane penalties?
Oh, sorry, no, the Dazzle and Bane, that's AC 21, and range, she's within range.
No, she's within range. No, I mean, it's...
there's a -1 to attack and -1 to range.
You missed due to those penalties.
Yeah, okay. She doesn't have... that's fine. It was a haste attack. It's not a big deal.
Hey, Grackle gets there in 1 round.
Okay.
One
next.
move, you mean?
Sorry, 1 move. Shit.
Hey, you taking your time, all right?
Gets there in a move. Quick draws his blade. Is gonna attack the creature 3 times.
Oh, which means Lloes's can goes with you, but there's... Yeah, okay. He's still out over here.
Okay.
Isn't he holding on to his can?
He stopped to cast spells, so I don't think he's
Oh.
holding on anymore.
Okay. So we attack the creature. This is with Piranha. Critical threat. I don't know if this is critical. Critable.
Give me 1 second. Let me just check. The lights are not, but does this thing retain that ability? It is immune to a bunch of things. Crits are not one. Okay, that hits.
Oh, confirmed, baby. So this is slashing, critical damage, or additional effect into damage and 1 bleed. So it takes a bleed, and my sword is wounding.
Okay, so it takes 2 bleed.
Seriously, reduced.
It is sneak attackable, and it is flanked.
Nice.
2d8 plus this.
It's dead.
Well, it was pretty beefy. It might have
It's
some hit
got
points.
DR10 cold iron.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
it's got
minus
DR10
10.
that I think you're. Is your blade plus 3?
My blade's plus 3.
Okay, so that don't worry about it.
All right, so 2d8.
Man, it's all these things that I'm glad we didn't fight at the same time as the dragon. Like, these things alone, fine. With the dragon, oh my god. Could you imagine fighting these things while fighting the roper that's draining your strength?
Oh yeah. Forget
When
that.
the dragon shows up, because you're too close to its lair, I was just... This whole area is just
You're supposed to just scry out the place and teleport in, guys. Just teleport in. See
No.
how the telegate
Nah, I like our slow march to find a good ambush area. I'm really psyched that we did it that way.
goes.
Does she take acid?
With everything in a circle, just being like.
Yep.
Does she take acid?
It will take your acid.
And I'll put a piranha panache point to double my strength, my
Precision.
precision. 116.
Okay, it's still up.
Is it bloody?
It is bloodied.
Okay. It's bloody.
It is.
How did you add 35 twice?
Oh, should it? It should have been. Oh, my precision is added once. Oh, minus 12. Minus 12.
Minus 12? Okay.
Yeah, so 104.
104?
No, but why do you have 3 plus 35s when you got a reduced crit?
I have a ×3 blade.
It's ×3? Awesome.
That was the demon blade. The demon steel.
Oh, hell. Sorry.
Sorry, my brain...
No, you're right.
It just looked weird.
It's two. So that's it's also a 1d8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what was the second?
So
D8?
minus 1.
All right. So you took 75 damage. That's why I'm rounding it off to. It's not bloodied. It was a significant wound. It doesn't have to make a save or die.
Then you're gonna get hit again. 28.
That does hit because it's been evil-eyed.
Nice.
30. Oh, sorry. Plus 10. It's 26. Is my third attack.
26 hits
That's my
because of the evil eye.
Sweet.
Nice.
Sweetness. Okay. Now the pain's coming to you.
I figured hexes might be an interesting thing to throw on a cohort.
63 on the second one. And 60 on the third one.
All right.
The sneak attack is bueno.
Okay, it needs to make a save or die. It's not dead.
How many savers does it need to make?
One.
Okay, you kill it.
Oh, I just went lightheaded for a sec. Ooh, I need to sit down some more.
Okay, you hack it up. It turns. You give one slash. It does the anime thing where it turns to face you and then its head falls off the side. As the cackling stops, it stops talking about asking about where are they. The
Does it flutter to the ground or?
Yeah, it was naturally flying, so it falls into the swamp.
Too bad.
Okay.
I had to grab it.
Oh, that was mean.
Give me a reactive perception check from it would be Lloes would be the one most likely to succeed at this.
48.
You lost track of these three things.
Okay, like as in they disappeared, or?
You kind of had a sense of where they were. They don't seem to be there anymore.
He'll find out in a second because he'll.
Does he have seen visibility yet?
He doesn't.
Okay, so next it is Capra, who was unaware, Zogel, who was unaware, Lloes.
Okay, Los will cast the invis.
Okay, yeah, you're certain that they're gone. They're not there anymore.
I think those Willow Wisps are gone. They might have been summoned or something. He's gonna go where he sensed an invisible creature with the 48, and he's like searching around for them.
Duggan can see the invisible though.
Grackle can see invisible as well.
So they were difficult to see in the bushes, but you basically don't see them there. They're no longer there. It seemed to coincide with the death of the creature.
They disappeared. They were probably summoned.
Did it die on the second or third strike? Or
It
first
died
strike?
on the third strike due to failing a fortitude save.
Oh, nice.
If it didn't fail the fortitude save, it would still be there.
So it moved. Okay.
When entire arteries are misaligned. Yeah.
The whole thing was misaligned. It took a second to realize it was dead.
Well, if you look at its shape, it's very sliceable.
All right, Los will keep guard. Grippa kind of goes down to where the thing is, and I guess the Fae will go over and investigate. Like,
Can we pick it out of the swamp before it sinks?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can grab onto the thing.
Yeah, Grackle will go in there.
Don't touch it. Let
Yeah,
Duggan
yeah.
do this.
Yep, just let me pick it up. I got it.
Oh, nice.
let's have a look to see if this thing had the fungus.
Okay.
Did it have the fungus?
Yes, it is infected with a fungus. It is also a very horrible Fae.
Oh, it's a Fae, is it?
Yeah.
It's infected.
It hasn't turned into a fungal creature at this point, but it does have the
Have the disease. Yep.
Can we clean the disease out of it so that we can use the Dassod can get this?
It's not the first thought that Dee Dee is having. I guess this group is slowly bungling their way through the
They're
bushes.
like, hey, somebody is fighting.
Yeah.
Hey, what you got there? What do you have there?
It was this horrible light Fae. It was like shooting light beams.
Oh, is it
Agua
now?
Fella, right? 'Cause
Don't touch it. It's got the disease.
Oh, damn. Can't we clean that disease
Shooting
out?
light. That sounds terrifying.
Shooting light, you say? Mmm.
Dee Dee will go and
goodness, there's a giant ball in the sky doing the same thing.
Dee Dee will turn visible long enough to show Mort where the light beam burnt through like a shirt or something like that. See?
You've been smoking, haven't you? That's just the cigarettes.
No. You can see invisible things too.
We're gonna.
That's not what Mort's gonna do for disease. It's just gonna start smoking. Chain smoking all the time.
Oh, really dirty bird. Dee Dee's gonna cast Detect Magic, and Phoebe and Dee Dee will help Duggan loot if there's anything.
Give me a knowledge nature.
Dee Dee doesn't like rolling. She's gonna take 10 and get a 22.
Okay. Now that you've seen one in the flesh, a creature with dragonfly's body and a woman's head and arms and a glowing red vortex between their hands, they are extremely hardy Fae who torment living things for fun. They're in the evil spectrum of Fae.
These are unseelie. They like tormenting people and. Yeah.
They-
Give them sunburns.
They're able to like create Willow Wisps,
Oh.
and then you think that they have some method of turning dead people into Willow Wisps, like taking somebody's soul and.
Oh,
pulling it out.
that's how Willow Wisps get created. They turn people's souls into Willow Wisps. That's bad.
You know that they are extremely powerful against undead.
Oh, look out, Lloes and Grippa. If we encounter any more of these things, they're pretty good at killing you
And
dead.
similar to Willow Wisps, almost no magic works against them.
Ugh.
Huh. Okay, so their babies are Willow Wisps out of the souls of the people they torment. Wonderful.
Are there any
It's-
clean
it's-
parts?
It's not just kill. They literally have to torment the people to. They have to like
Huh.
torture them to death to create a Willow Wisp. It's not just kill them.
Okay, so does she have any stuff?
Does have some stuff.
All right. We will-
Does she have any parts
Treasure
that are?
Not
standard.
upside down, shaking it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Are there any parts of her that are not diseased?
It's kind of not how diseases work.
Stop it! If you take any samples, we're gonna have to de-disease them, de-louse them later.
After they point out the magic things for Duggan to take, if Dassod wants to screw around with the disease stuff, like he can, but there reaches a point where
So I don't
Not
think
now.
it actually has any abilities that I can use.
Probably not. I imagine immune to magic's not a thing Adam's just gonna throw to you.
No, there's a specific list.
But in terms of what Dee Dee knows, they're extremely hardy even for Fae.
Yep.
Almost troll-like in their hardiness.
Dassod, take a sample, but keep it really, like, we'll break enchantment off of it later.
All right. He does turn into he turns into a Zang, and he's gonna take 10 samples.
Okay.
10 samples.
What is the rest of you doing while Dassod is cutting up pieces?
well, Duggan's fishing out treasure. I think.
Mhm.
Let me see who has got prestidigitation. Chagga's got prestidigitation. He'll prestidigitate
The Inlight.
the things off of it and stick it in one of our treasure bags.
Okay. Duggan, give me a perception check as you're fishing out treasure.
38.
Okay. As you're fishing something out, you've disturbed enough of the surface algae and sort of fetid swamp materials to basically see that there's something under the water.
Oh, we got something in there. We got something in there.
Hold on, everyone back. I'll be the diver.
All right, get in there. It's right there.
Does it count as diving if you don't have to hold your breath?
Look's
Hey,
gonna
the-
dive into the
action.
water. Like,
Maybe the lady's down there.
Grip is just gonna wait near the surface, and Los is gonna have a look at what's going on.
Okay.
Are we at one of the dots
Give
yet,
me-
or are we?
You are at one of the dots.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
All right. You make your way down. Do you have any? Are you a rogue? What are you?
It's a ninja, isn't he?
Yeah. Los is in his primary ninja swashbuckler ghost, and in his back end it's sorcerer arcane trickster.
Okay. You see under the water. You see a den almost, like this region of dug into the swamp, filled with rocks and some vegetation, creating like a burrow for a huge creature.
Oh, so this could be the dragon's lair.
Okay. Do you go inside?
Los is gonna come back out. Could you give me my can?
It's about 30 feet deep here.
I can come with you. Or sorry,
For anybody
I can
who's-
come with you.
For the knowledge nature people, that's way too deep for swamps. Like swamps shouldn't
Yep.
function mechanically that deep.
Oh,
I need something to help me breathe, though.
Yes, why don't we create a little group to go investigate? Duggan?
Yeah, sure, but I don't need to be able to. Well, I guess it depends on what's down there. Might be able
Do you
to look at
have?
that.
All right.
Can I get Zhang